Hi everybody, it's Leo Brown, and I am here after a long hiatus giving you today's Motivational Monday message. I hope you guys are having a great Monday. There was my email. Anyway, but I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. I actually just came up here to say, let go of the blame. Stop blaming yourself. Stop blaming yourself for your mistakes, missteps, shortcomings. Embrace the fact that you are a human being, that you make mistakes. Own it. Take responsibility for them. Whether they are big, small, or medium, it doesn't matter. The reason that I came on here to say that is because for a long time, I blamed everybody but me for not having a great career, not looking a certain way, not acting a certain way. I blamed people, everyone but me, because I secretly was ashamed of who I was. I didn't like me. And to me, this is just my personal opinion, but to me, blame and shame are one and the same. I feel that when you blame other people for your faults or your missteps, you're really ashamed of yourself. But you don't know how to communicate that in a way that is positive, in a way that makes sense, in a way that can create a dialogue, that can open the door to, okay, well, what is it that you are ashamed of? Why are you blaming this person, place, or thing for whatever issue you have in your life? Another example I'm going to give you guys. For a long time, I blamed two people for a lot of my issues. I blamed my mother, one. And it is true. My mother and I have had at times a very stormy, very tumultuous, very negative, and very conflicted relationship. Because my mother has done some stuff to me that that would make this hair that I have on my head, it would make it curly all day long. Like bouncy girls. But that's a whole other video. But after my mother and I kind of made peace, fast forward to now, my mother and I, we're not BFFs, we'll never be besties, but we treat each other like adults. We can be civil. We can be, hey, how you doing? Hug, go about your business. We can be okay. I've learned that with certain people, you have to leave them where they are. They're never going to change. So, and with her, that was my ultimate lesson in that. The lesson in my relationship with her was she's never going to change. She's always going to be who she is. And it's up to you to say, you know what? You are who you are. I'm leaving you right there. Because I'm not taking you along and you're not going to drag me down. It was my choice to be that way. But it was also my choice to say, you know what? I love you, but I'm not going to drag myself down by blaming you for every misstep that I have taken up to this point in my life. I can put some fault on you because, yes, you gave me life and you did raise me. And you did what you knew. You didn't do the best you can because some parents give me with that bullshit. I did the best I could. No, honey, you did what you knew. But you did what you knew. And it was up to me at a certain point and period in my life to say, okay, I have to break these habits. I have to break the cycle of self-destruction within myself. And I have to stop blaming her for everything. And I noticed that when I stopped blaming my mother for stuff, our relationship became better. I became better because I was like, okay. I learned to really understand her, And I also learned that I don't have to like her. I can love my mother all day, but do I like her? I'm just gonna be real. I shouldn't say I don't like her. I don't like her ways. You know what I'm saying? And that could be with anybody. This could be with your best friend, your boyfriend, your coworker, the woman that bags your groceries. You necessarily don't have to like their ways. You can love someone, but you don't have to like their ways. You don't have to put up with their stuff. And You don't have to blame them either. Or especially you don't have to blame yourself. Well, why did I date this person? Why did I take this job? We all do this. We all do it. So that was a great lesson for me. Now, the other person I blamed a lot for a lot of my missteps were my best friends. When it came to my career, when it came to personal life, I would blame them and be like, it's their fault. They're holding me back. I can't get no man. I can't keep no man, I'm not glittery and glamorous. But then I looked at myself one day and said, okay, really, Heifer, it's you. It's not them. They want you to grow. They want you to succeed. They want you to be happy. They want you to get married and have kids. But what do you want? And I had to really ask myself, like, well, what do I want? And it turns out I want to get married. I do want to have children. But I had to take the steps to make that happen. I want a thriving career, but it's up to me to get it. You know what I mean? You can't point the finger at other people and expect life to the doors to just open for you. It's not going to happen. You gotta let it go. And you have to stop blaming yourself, because we all make mistakes. We're all human. We all have faults, flaws, shortcomings. Everybody does. And I'm saying all this to say that when you let go of the blame, you let go of the shame, and you live a more enlightened, balanced, free life. Because even as I look back on my past, on what I've been through thus far, because this journey is far from done, but I'm grateful I went through what I went through, because it has allowed me to be who I am today. For a long time, I didn't like the fact that I'm just going to be honest, I didn't like the fact that I was black. I would blame everybody. It's because I'm black. It's because I'm black. I didn't like the fact that I was gay. I didn't like that I was feminine. I didn't like it. And I would blame other people. Like if someone didn't like me or like the way I carried myself at the time, I would blame everybody but me. It's like, well, it's your fault that I'm like this, and it's like, well, actually it's not. It's your fault, and you need to really deal with that. And you need to really embrace that. Yes, you are black, honey. Yes, you are gay. Yes, you are fierce and feminine and fabulous. And you make people happy, and you have a great personality, and you're a beautiful person. But you have to see that, and I'm saying this to all of you. You have to see that within you. Don't look at who you are as a bad thing, or where you come from as a bad thing, or what you've been through as a bad thing. Look at it and go, you know what? I went through that, but I made it through. I survived. I thrived. I grew. I cried, but I still made it. I still persevered and kept going. And I'm still going. And the same goes for all of you as well. So I just came on here to say that. Drop the blame and let go of shame, honey, because when you do that, when you do those two things, life becomes wonderful. Seriously. So that's all I wanted to say. I have missed you guys so very much. I know you guys are ready for spring just like me. I am so ready for springtime. Oh my God, I can't wait. But I'm happy that this winter has been long because it's taught me a lot. And for me, winter is definitely a time of introspection and growth and reflection. So winter has its purpose too. I love every season. But anyway, just wanted to come on here and say that. Once again, this is Leo Brown, the fabulous honey Leo Brown. And I'll be back tomorrow with my Tarot a Day, or Tarot Card Tuesday video, which is the Four of Wands, I believe. So anyway, talk to you guys later. Have a great Monday, and I'll see you soon.